Good morning, Joy Capozzi here with Bible Thought for today, May 22nd, from Acts 15, verse 39 to 41, and 16, 6 to 10. And so Barnabas took Mark and sailed to Cyprus, but Paul chose Silas and departed, being commended by the brethren to the grace of God. And he went through Syria and Cilicia, strengthening the churches. Now when they had gone through Phrygia and the region of Galatia, they were forbidden by the Holy Spirit to preach the word in Asia. And after they had come to Mysia, they tried to go into Bithynia, but the Spirit did not permit them. So passing by Mysia, they came down to Troas, and a vision appeared to Paul in the night. A man of Macedonia stood and pleaded with him, saying, "Come over to Macedonia and help us." Now after he had seen the vision, immediately we sought to go to Macedonia, concluding that the Lord had called us to preach the gospel to them. Following the Jerusalem meeting with the disciples, Paul and Barnabas wanted to go back to revisit the places where they had been and encourage the believers. Barnabas wanted to take John Mark with them again, but Paul was against that, as John Mark had left them and gone back home in the previous trip. So they parted ways. Barnabas took John Mark with him, and Saul chose Silas to accompany him. Though they disagreed, they continued their missionary work, and now there were two teams instead of just one. Later in Paul's life, he asked for John Mark to join him again. Their disagreement did not lead to division and disruption to the spread of the gospel. It's a good lesson to learn. Then as Paul and Silas journeyed and attempted to go to several different cities, the Holy Spirit stopped them. So they waited. Then in the night, Paul had a vision of someone from Macedonia calling for help. He took that as direction from the Holy Spirit and immediately set off for the region of Macedonia. The Holy Spirit is a faithful guide that we can trust if we are willing to wait for his direction. There's an old hymn that says, "There is a guide that never falters, and when he leads I cannot stray, for step by step he goes before me and marks my path. He knows the way. He knows the way that leads to glory. Thy every fear he will allay, and lead thee safe at last to heaven. Let Jesus lead. He knows the way." Have a wonderful day and spread the word.